Mama's got a jar of grease from 6 to 3. Says it's for a rainy day or maybe a turkey. Stacked next to cat collars from every feline she's had. I swear, those collars outnumber the cats. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. She says it's treasure, but it smells like decay. She keeps it all in case the world goes astray. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away.
It's the 1-year anniversary of my channel. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. It's my anniversary on YouTube. Thank you so much. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you can find, some camaraderie with me in my challenges to declutter my home, for sure, and my mind before I retire. And if you like what you see, please go down below and like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk a little bit about one of my favorite sayings from my parents' generation, and maybe you've heard it too. It goes like this: use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. I was recently reminded of this phrase from watching another YouTube channel, a YouTuber who's new to me, The Farmer's Wife. She reminded me of my core values and how far I've strayed. Now, I am not trying to put an extra layer of guilt on myself or you guys, by no means, because believe me, I've got plenty. But it was a good reminder for me, for my goals, where I want to end up at the end of my decluttering journey. So here's just a little bit of her video. Please check out the full video. I'll link it below.
My dad had an old saying, probably stemming from the wartime period, which was, use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. And he really lived by this.
If you're like me and grew up with parents who lived through the Depression, the Great Depression, what's so great about it again? I don't know. You know that phrase, and it wasn't just a cute motto. Oh, no. It was a lifestyle. Meanwhile, us baby boomers were just trying to get our hands on the newest Barbie doll or transistor radio. And Mom was still sewing patches on our jeans and darning our socks. Gosh, I hated those huge lumps of darning thread. Didn't you? Can you remember that? Can you relate?
We can't get Mama to throw her shit away.
And of course, there were bread bags. You used those for everything from leftovers to snow boots. Yes, I do remember that. Our parents were the original sustainability influencers. Oh, they didn't call it that. They didn't call it the eco-friendly living. They just called it Monday. If a chair leg broke, you didn't toss it out. You got Dad and a screwdriver and 3 mismatched screws and maybe a prayer that that chair lived to see another day or Thanksgiving dinner. True story. My son drives my father's old vehicle, a 2000 Buick, that has a regular plastic clock that is screwed into the dashboard. Yes, that's how my dad did things. And when it came to leftovers, there were no leftovers left behind. What's for dinner, Mom? We're having refrigerator surprise. Translation? It's Monday, and I'm cleaning out every container that's starting to look suspicious. Before donating our clothes, Mom would slice off every button and put it in her button box. We had a huge button box. But somewhere along the way, something happened. We baby boomers grew up and we thought, wow, when I get my own house, I'm gonna have the new stuff. I'm gonna have matching furniture. I'm gonna have real Tupperware. I'm gonna have towels that don't have other people's initials or aren't mismatching. And we did it. Oh, did we ever. We bought it, we saved it, and we stored it. Because it's all good, right? And now it's stored everywhere. Now we're in the decluttering phase of life. Opening up the closets and we're asking, why do I have 6 electric skillets? Or who needs 42 mismatched coffee mugs when I drink out of the same one every morning? Well, that old saying, use it up, wear it out, and make it do or do without, it's starting to sound like kind of wise again, isn't it? Because what our parents accidentally taught us was the art of having enough. They weren't deprived. They were resourceful. And they didn't need a minimalist YouTuber or YouTube channel to tell them that less can actually feel better. They just lived it. Meanwhile, we're watching YouTube videos about how to fold socks vertically and thanking Marie Kondo for reminding us it's okay to let go of that curling iron from 1983. Thank you, curling iron, for giving me the curls. I will now release you. You know what's funny? When I started decluttering, I realized I was keeping things out of habit and not need. A broken lamp? Oh, I'll fix that someday. A stack of plastic lids with no containers? Well, they might turn up. 12 sets of holiday napkins? Well, someday the Queen might visit. Meanwhile, Mom's voice is still in my head saying, don't throw that out. It's perfectly good. Dad, too, by the way. Everything was perfectly good. So if you grew up like me, decluttering sometimes feels like emotional archaeology. You're not just digging through stuff. You're digging through history. Each drawer is a time capsule. That old sewing kit? Well, that was the one your mom used to fix your favorite jacket. Oh, that chipped bowl? Oh, no, you can't throw that away. That was from every family potluck from 1968 to 1989. What year is it again? It's 2025? Anyway, but here's the thing. And this is where it becomes full circle for us. Our parents' frugality wasn't about hoarding. It was about gratitude. They knew to stretch. They knew how to stretch what they had. And they respected it. Kind of in a Marie Kondo way. So when we declutter today, it's not about throwing away their values. It's about updating them. We can still use it up, but we don't have to store it. We can make it do, but we don't have to make it fit in the hall closet. And maybe, just maybe, we can do without a few dozen plastic storage bins. Okay, not yet. I need those ones in the shed. So the next time that you're cleaning out a drawer or a garage or that mysterious pile that just appeared in the guest room, remember, you don't have to save everything to honor the past. Just carry forward the spirit of it, the appreciation for what you already have, and the freedom that comes from letting go of what you don't need anymore. Because honestly, the less stuff we have to make do with, the more room we really have for what really matters. Our family, our friends, And if you ever need a reminder of how they did it back then, keep one bread bag. It was the original multi-use item. It was a lunch bag. It was a shoe liner. It was freezer storage. It lined our boots. Who knew Wonder Bread was so versatile? So if you're watching today, I really thank you for doing so. It has been quite a journey over the last year. I had no idea where this channel was going, how it would all work out, but it has worked out pretty well because it's got me motivated. I'm doing the things that I am supposed to do, and maybe not as fast as I would like to do it, or in the right order, or whatever someone might criticize me about, but I'm doing it. And I want to get there before retirement. And I've had over 200 of you come along this journey with me, and I so appreciate it. When I started on October 27th of 2024, I thought, wow, maybe I can get 1,000 subscribers. And then I'll show them the whole video of the whole house. So I walked around the house and I took a whole video that day of all the areas. They say the good, the bad, the ugly. And once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll set that loose on everybody. And I'll show you the befores and afters, because that will be the whole video in itself. But since I'm at 200, unless you're liking and sharing a lot, it's going to be a while. But that's okay, because this content is mainly for you and for me. So hopefully I'm helping you, and I'm also keeping myself accountable by doing this every week. We're all on this journey, taking it together. And here's to another year of surprises and cleanup. Thanks for joining me. Have a good week.